What's up, gamers? Proto here, and welcome to another episode of Like or Dislike, where we look at some of the latest games come out, give you a little bit of the story, some of our personal play experience, talk about the pros and cons of the game, while showing you gameplay all at the same time. And today we are looking at Kingdom Hearts 3. Now, this is the conclusion to a long raid series that fans have been waiting for. Now, I gotta give you a big disclaimer. If you haven't played the previous titles, I highly recommend you watch a recap video so you can be up to speed on what's going on and the characters with their importance and whatnot. Now, they do pretty good doing quick little refreshers in it, but if you want to understand everything that's going on before you play this one, just watch real quick recap video. Now, in this Kingdom Hearts, Sora is trying to regain a power awakened, at the same time regaining his memories back. Now, this is a real-time action RPG game set in the Disney worlds, where you help fight back the Heartless and Organization 13 from taking over the realms. You travel throughout the Disney worlds, helping the characters fight the Heartless and restoring order in their particular worlds. You have a lot of customizing weapons and abilities that you can do for Sora, Donald, and Goofy, including different abilities that you can let them have and whatnot. And what's kind of interesting is you can actually limit certain abilities for Sora if you want to make it more challenging, which I thought was kind of cool. Now, you travel the worlds using little block ships called gummy ships, and you can customize those ships as well with additional blocks, paint jobs, decals, and more. And you gather resources to customize the ship and other things throughout the world by gaining materials. Now, with these materials, you can actually use them to synthesize and make equipment, gear, armor for your characters if you don't want to actually buy them. And that comes in handy sometimes, because sometimes stuff that you synthesize will be stronger than what you can actually buy. So tip for you guys, definitely make sure to hit everything that's in the corners. You've always got resources, you've always got money. Now, it might be time consuming because you're stopping to hit every object along the way, but you can definitely stack up on money and materials just by doing that. Now, the controls for the game are a little bit hard to get adjusted to, but once you get them customized to your playstyle, it's very fluid. Like in the beginning of the game, I really wasn't using my magic ability because I didn't want to stop to switch from attack to casting magic, because I kept leaving myself open for it. But once I customized which certain magics I wanted to use and put them on a quick shortcut, it was much easier. So I was able to attack, cast magic, go right back to attack without stopping. Now, graphically wise, this is a very beautiful game. All this gameplay you guys are seeing is being captured on the Xbox One X. Now, the gameplay, like I said, is very smooth. It goes pretty smooth from cutscene to the actual game back and forth, and I really like that, because usually the cutscenes are really high detail and then the gameplay is just flat. But it's pretty much seamless in my opinion. But that's pretty much the game. So with that being said, let's jump into the pros versus the cons. We're going to start first with the pros. The first pro we're going to look at is the combat in this game. The combat in this game, in my opinion, is overall fun. And what I really liked about it is in each world, you get a Keyblade, and that Keyblade is geared to that specific world. Now, each Keyblade fights differently. So you have some Keyblades that are more offensive, some that's more defensive, some that's a balance of both. So depending on your playstyle, that works into you. And me personally, I just like seeing the animations of them, because each Keyblade has a different level once you upgrade them. So they have different more abilities, they can hit harder, they can defend you harder. And so I really like that. The next pro we're going to look at, you have plenty of stuff to do in this game. Besides the main storyline, which gives you a lot, and the Disney characters tasking you with different things to do, you've got a lot of mini games to do, you got a lot of stuff to collect, and it gives you a lot of replay value for things just to collect, especially if you're a completionist. And the last pro we're going to look at, it's a story overall. In my opinion, it's a great story. It gets you really in depth. You really want to know what's going on. Me personally, I try to play each world from beginning to end. That's when I usually take my breaks, when I get done completing one world and go into another, because I really want to see what's going to happen with these characters in this world before I stop. So with the pros being done, let's take a look at the cons. Now, the first con is going to be the controls. Now, I mentioned this earlier, that the controls can be kind of sluggish, and if you're not used to it or you're not used to that playstyle, it kind of turns you off a little. But once you customize them and get them to what you want, it's much more fluid, and I'm glad they did that, because if they didn't let you customize controls to that detail, I can see it turn off a lot of people, or a lot of people wouldn't even be using your magic ability. You just be attacking all the time. Now the next con we're gonna look at is the cutscenes can be a little bit long. Now granted, the cutscenes do tell you a lot, and the cutscenes can be very funny, especially with Donald and Sora and Goofy talking back and forth. They can be a little bit long sometimes. I had some situations where my controller actually started going idle and my screen went dark, and I had to move my controller so my screen would lighten back up. So keep that in mind. And the last comment we're gonna look at, you're gonna have to deal with a little backtracking here and there. Every now and then you will get little side missions or mission objectives to do stuff going back to another world that you've already been on, and that's just a personal comment for me. I feel like when I'm on that world, give me everything I want to do. So if I want to do them now, I'll do them now. Otherwise, I'll do them later. I don't like getting objectives to go back to a world I've already been on, because it might be a world I might not want to deal with anymore. But that was, like I said, that third one was more really a personal con. And that's pretty much the pros and cons in the game. Overall, I'm really enjoying the game. Like I said, I enjoy the storylines and everything. I enjoy the different worlds you go on. I spent a lot of time on the Toy Story world because that was one of my favorite Disney movies growing up, and like I said, I spent a lot of time on that world. It didn't help that they had like the theme song to the movies as the background music, so it made me stay there even longer. But that was just my personal opinions of the game. Let me know what you guys think in the comments. You guys enjoyed the game? You didn't like it? What are some things that you wish they would have added? Some things you wish they would have took away from the game? Let me know in the comments below. If you haven't already subscribed, make sure to hit that subscribe button. We post videos of things going on in the gaming tech world. Do reviews on some of the latest games. Review tech that's out there. Make sure you guys get the most for your money. We do top 10 of the newest games coming out every month, and so much more. Make sure to follow us on our Facebook and IG page so you can keep up to date with what's going on with us here at the Average Gamer Crew. Or if you want to reach out to me or InfamouslyTy here on the channel. If you want to talk games, you want to let us know about rumors, or you just want to give us a shout out, don't be afraid to hit us up, because one thing we love doing is talking about games. Catch us streaming on Twix and Mixer. We're changing up our schedules right now, so just make sure you guys are following us on those channels, so when we do go live, you guys get the notifications and you'll see us streaming. But this is Proto, and I'll catch you guys in the next video.